the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
And one-on-one interview between Obi and Albert Kwabena Jumfo, our Ghana Journalists Association President, GJA President, Edwin Komo. And then the Nsem dear and Penfu Menu Ebru Bisuye Pa. Now starting no, almost free Galamsey. Well, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and campaign man and manifesto mu and Nsem-Pii no de two jar efa Galamsey home. Emma or no GJA boss and a journalist association for Eddie Anso Ason TB. Nsem-Pii na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Eddie two jar. Say, then time I buy omoteso former president Akufo-Addo. I buy omoteso even Eddie and Akunya oteso swear say obeboa atu Galamsey ase. Name up till now former president Akufo-Addo into Galamsey ase. When Nsema His Excellency John Dramani Mahama abra oshia and a encounter with the media no and some of the two abra na Ghana man penny edbium no. Na ene obabema 10 solid months nie yehu hwe efa Galamsey hu sensem enam Galamsey ya ama Ghana kukudam ye leaders 8 nyame form kranse ekohwe mu nkwa ewo adanse akurufom abro no mudo mani che oboase enam Galamsey ya so ama ene NDC MP for Asitifi North ama mobilize tax ama mudom sa akoka general sorry ka soldiers. And I'm Galamsey ya so Nsem-Pii na akoso ewo Ghana member is SN John Dramani Mahama ima abonten emfa nsem ema metudwa on declare state of emergency so a wase hu hia so be declare state of emergency no mu we no the same kakra so etudwa efa new law NDC amani okono epese omonde ba enam so ama honorable Kojo Ponkruma the member of parliament for the good people of Ofuanse Ayirebi ebe expose omo law na eba no journalist for class wo de ensem to dia no ahwe okasam ya na etia NDC aban and now criticize NDC aban a ebetimi achew amo akotwa even 13 or 15 good years ewo prison. Nsem-Pii na GJA president Albert Kwabena Jumfo ene Obi editudwa wo de enjebre yinti Nsem-Pii.
Yeah, and I think the position of the association is clear. But two other issues in recent times are dominating media conversation here. 2 new bills are Communications Ministry sponsor. Bako the Cyber Security Amendment Bill. And a second one, misinformation and disinformation. And I know, sir, the association has been at the forefront of fighting fake news, misinformation, disinformation. Finally, there is a bill. But as a bill, no buy so amount for any and no any Cyber Security Amendment Bill, no. Association position on those 2 bills. Then
Obi, you know some about it. You see the bill, no, they decline. Begin say, it was the time in Ankasa. The first question I will be able to say, I will say, yes. Why are we in a rush? Where are we going?
Because our cyberspace is getting destroyed.
Obi, we have been in this cyberspace for years. So if you want to do something to clean or to guard or to protect the cyberspace, yes, and I hope so. Yeah, this year, October. Yes, if you want to go fast, go alone. Yeah. But if you want to go far,
go with others.
Go with others. So why are we going fast? Why are we rushing to? So we believe, say, we are running like I mean, this is an issue. I saw it made for years. We have survived. Except your pro. It has come to live with us. So if we want to deal with it, we have to have a consultative, a very approach. We should get the buy-ins. We should see a Mrano Yama Manfo. The people they Yama Manfo, no, they should be part of the Mrano. Obis and why? So management Beshambra. Afa even our music studio and as our Mujuma Wanu. Na money we engage mo this and so man jantu man tu money be pursue or notice ababa obi this. Na ya tie ya mu musa e bia de ya say na za mu keje e na mu no for mu studio. So it Bobby, I believe say when the rush. The next thing is that we believe say even the time given for submissions to be made on the road class SIS short.
So confirm members
in the brother can you give 14th of November. That said you Amrano, are we sending it on a certificate of emergency? Again, from what we even gathered, and call cabinet impo.
Bill,
no cabinet.
Say beyond percent omunya public buy-in, let it shape and some of the
I'm just in Yankee.
Okay.
Now, I saw a catcher na my mamma Rishimuka crack. Na a family no na the mamma say this is a zero way. But it Williams and yes, and yes, what does it? Say that is why in the past na ministry they don't even consult, they don't even bring it out to stakeholders to contribute. We need to at least have a broader consultation and all that. Open up what the say stakeholders should make an input and all that. Which I commend him if that is in fact what he's saying, is what used to happen at the ministry.
Okay.
I just we don't get the time to produce and all that. Yeah. If that is so, then not your born person. I say no one for me and say, why are you in a rush? Yeah, what I say? That's a job. We catch on say, Adiano, your opinion, Obi, we need at least 3 months extension. We are key stakeholder in this way. Billy, because the Gofua, say Billy, say
a current
former, about media generally. Yes, person money, you diagro. It I am a major stakeholder, key now to this. It say, me was no money 40, I was maybe on the 9th of September. I was just 4 days. I'll refer to my legal. They say they need time. We go to a legal team. So for us, what we are saying is that the bill in its current form is not in the interest of anybody, and it has the tendency of gagging the media. And anything that serves as an affront to press freedom, in
fact, that would even contradict the constitution of the but the constitution guarantees press freedom.
And so, if you want to, stakeholder you can say we should expand it.
Okay.
But what I say?
Yes.
We should expand it now. We should key to the cyber, especially the cyber security amendment
bill.
We will say dangers are you review bill the dangers we anticipate from the bill. One, chilling effect from vague offences and broad definitions. Vague offences, vague open. It was not specific.
Yes, specific.
Anyway, and a broad definition
must be specific.
Example, your friend is when cyber offences are broadly defined, over broad definitions of misinformation, interference, or critical infrastructure. Journalists cannot reliably determine which investigative activities might trigger penalties out of this. And experience in other countries shows vague language is often weaponized to shut down critical reporting.
Voices, no reporting.
Yes. That's number one. Number two, there's another way it is out: surveillance and source exposure risk. Surveillance. How can we say we are saying the expanded investigative powers and seizure of digital asset can be used to access journalist communication and source data? A risk. The third one here, unaccountable centralized enforcement. Giving the technical agency prosecutorial powers risk politicization. And if in another issue, maybe I'm George Otienia, your friend say, and Minister of Communication, now children NDC di power every so we say be social media space o cry no some training you are somebody opponent everything is so tiawo so we must stand at risk. I mean for me, if we have done detailed and further consultations, the bill will not even come out in this currency. Like the first people should have like it should be yes
at least acceptability rate
also. Now we should take down and platform liability pressures. Obi, I say duty to take down provisions and obligations on intermediaries can incentivize over removal of content, leading to private censorship by platforms and self-censorship by publishers seeking to avoid penalties or legal entanglement. You bet me to see out because you two your boss in here, you check out your boss in here, review, document, criminal penalties for digital expression, disrupting infrastructure used by media. These are all Nyema. You will say, it's not in interest. You go back.
Now let's start afresh.
3 months. Omo biya kwan. Ebe bua amyenya emra. Ebe protect your name because obiya you say this misinformation edi enya. Ebe biya can't say.
No.
Ba ku ye the controversial misinformation, disinformation, hate speech and publication of offensive material bill, NDC bill. Obi and also
Nsem portals.
Yes, portals. How? So we are saying that this is our resolve to ensure the GJA key demands a way forward, to ensure transparency, accountability, and genuine participation in the legislative process. The Ghana Journalists Association calls for the following immediate action. Extension of the consultation deadline. The government, through the Ministry of Communication, must extend the deadline for public input by at least 3 months to allow for proper national engagement and expert review.
Maybe first quarter of next year. Now you tell me we are fair.
COVID. Maybe kuye. I say yashi. Ushe emi call say national stakeholder consultation. Obi organizing regional stakeholder forums in collaboration with the GJA, media associations, civil society, and many other key stakeholders to gather diverse perspectives, recommendations before the bill is finalized and laid before Parliament. Establishing a joint technical working group joint. The GJA proposed the formation of a multi-stakeholder technical committee comprising representatives from the GJA, PRIMPAC, NMC, CSOs, academia, legal experts to review and harmonize all input into a single balanced document. To the tuja ebusano about the state of emergency, the position and all that. It will be a condemnation because it doesn't show commitment a lot. It doesn't show say they are ready to fight it and all that. Later on the CSOs now share a church and your presentation, the sources they chopped were like, in fact, the gains they were making and all that. So we were at a point, in fact, we were forced to accept something good was happening. So we were convinced with the presentation and all that. They say, if there is the story, and we in my presentation, and so say completed also, but it means if there are gains like this, why don't they partner with the media, partner with the GJA? Now we are saying that we are recruiting over 400 military officers, the now logistics, so we can also train a press corps, to follow this team. So they can report on the ground what is happening. So that we have a reporter speech and yet yes and I say naka because in some we cannot we cannot corroborate it. But the sign that here dear and the night say we are on the right path. You should be see. But for the same time you see Obi, I am tempted to say Obi, I'm going.
se good yen na je say Galamsey adwuma
Galamsey no
amanfo ayeye no
amanfo be some just say illegal mining no
yes
just say that so di training we am to understand that
okay
everybody na say ya yetimi ekoko attack yetimi ko attack NIMO's director, the one in charge of NIMO's Todabua Obi enya ban kra to chen obi ye ka obi a selflessly ode ne ho ato ama me me fan say because dedicated why committed to a cause obi je me free western region a Galamsey prone area first man here was from Vanguard no operation there and therefore anyway obi ya na obechi oh na me busu afo bi am da Galamsey bi o so ho ha udim o ma timi e show say chale ye beba e na ba betwe mo ha 3 pm opium to mo ale to mo nti ye kan say mo show say mo ma ho anyway so ye o ma di kakra to mra abo ma ne say ye ba we not doing it. They were so compromised and ubu so more they were open. In fact, some of them conference say let's go for ya let's show more almost order from above for your job now you just carry bien ye let you do there and and look at papa look Obi me very humble, very selfless. I don't know what meeting one Obi very calm, so selfless, very humble. It will be say return attack me ya. Obi or no bad more is a simple or no bad just a like
yeah.
Oh, I could be a this project in bodyguard anyway, that should tell you say you are doing something right. We are not afraid of anything. It for this for a very personal or didn't have for real near attacking the nice to pan per se, you can say that I'm saying the per se. It was here. What does my cow say? I say he escaped now. I say by the mercies of God. And Kebenya, the cancer, another mama, a friend with your mama. Oh, how? And your chroma. In 24 young patriots, gallant soldiers, Makuma Kongochi, on this issue. Say, yeah, copper no bre, yeah, copper corner, Ibisiano, and sacrifice of life. In the sub, they say they just sacrifice them. The audience are all fighting way, and also Uncle Baby, Ubi, not are we fighting it? Are we serious assassination? Logistics. One of the challenge I mean said no almost facing say if there is that political will, as we always say, and really look, even the ministry community budget on the fighting them say
the lands ministry.
Oh, very more budget. What do you do about to see here? Only budget on the fighting Galamsey. So what are they doing? Recently, as you go board crowns, they don't have the no allocation for them. A national security threat. Case so I mean, as a nation for us, should we just give up and say we've given up on the Galamsey, or should but Obi will never give up? The position is clear that we will continue to fight and protect our water bodies, environment for a chamber ever. Obi can say, and she I was at say a crenso. You come look at the stability level. Baby, mama will say be improve. So make catch on say, okay, say budget why don't you carry Obi bra? Because you have audience, you have follow your people. You control the heart and minds of the people, bra. Comes if I can bra. You can't say Johnny's bra. We could do answer bra. We bra. You know bra. J President bra. Yanko. You feel in coffee. Because say ye. It's here to be a say but me what the so no. Mean the recent attack on the life of Winam who said no to be a dreamer. Or as soon as it gets to a point where people are now bold to attack. We no ko ye deal bia say say dey no ko ye we bia connection bia no bia nchi the born in say or fight for mine no. Obi
yeah.
We need to set up as a country.
In the GJA's position now, they say, as far as the fight is concerned, the association is not impressed with the young.
So far, from the time you call we Babisi Samre. Yes, because
no major improvement.
Okay. I think it's because we are expecting that, and with the report, any presentation, the that day. I'm sorry, your commander and say, look, let's be fair to ourselves. I did this, I said it openly, publicly. I'm at a point crying, so no, we have to be very objective, candid. Obi. So abandoning here at the Papa Mo here dear, and we are seeing improvement, we need to say it. We don't care who's there.
So the bear say enkoye so ana
wetin we see how you do it. I'm going to catch it Saturn when we see what has they happened.
Very well.
I mean, what I'm saying is that those to do even the public sensitization, the education, what is happening on the ground anyway. They don't even have the budget. It's in Adena Kajuma Kasano. Obi Adia Emma Omano billion we can go board for say they made about $8 billion or whatever.
8 billion.
Yes, from gold sales and money. We are not able to allocate even $1 million
to fight this.
Immediately, we just $1 million. By interest, let's see the waste. Waste down the drain from the OSP, from the Attorney General. Meaning say, not just say.